In the early morning hours of February 25th, 1942, just months after the attack on Pearl Harbor, the city of Los Angeles was thrown into chaos. As millions air raid sirens wailed across the coast, shattering the calm of the night. Searchlights sliced through the darkness, illuminating strange objects floating silently above the city. Anti-aircraft guns roared to life, bombarding the night sky with more than 1,400 exploding shells. People poured out of their homes, running for cover as they watched the barrage of bright white and yellow fireworks light up the sky. For more than an hour, residents cowered in fear as mysterious glowing objects hovered just out of reach, completely silent and seemingly unaffected by the heavy firepower being directed at them. Frightened citizens crowded the streets, watching as the military engaged whatever was up there in a running gun battle that lasted for more than an hour. Finally, as quickly as it began, it was over. The outclear sounded, and people cautiously returned to their homes. Dazed and confused, Los Angelinos emerged from their basements and began to search for the debris of an enemy attack. But they found nothing. No crashed planes, no bombs, no evidence of any kind of hostile aircraft had made it through the city's defenses. The only sign that anything unusual had happened at all were the thousands of spent bullet casings littering the hills around the city. The next morning, the US military issued a statement claiming that the previous night's chaos was nothing more than a false alarm caused by overactive imaginations and weather balloons. They explained that the glowing objects witnessed by thousands were nothing more than ordinary meteors. The military claimed that the barrage of anti-aircraft fire had been a routine response to potential airborne threats during wartime, and that the subsequent investigation had revealed no evidence of enemy activity. However, this official account was contradicted by the testimony of hundreds, perhaps thousands of eyewitnesses who described the same mysterious glowing objects moving slowly and silently across the sky. Some witnesses even reported seeing massive disc-shaped craft illuminated by the searchlights, completely unaffected by the heavy gunfire. So what really happened that night? Was Los Angeles under attack by extraterrestrial visitors? Or was it simply a case of wartime hysteria? The official government explanation is that the incident was a false alarm caused by a combination of wartime jitters and natural phenomena like meteors and weather balloons. However, many researchers disagree, pointing out that there is no evidence to support the claim that meteors were responsible. Furthermore, if the incident had been a simple case of war nerves, why did trained military gunners continue to fire for over an hour at something that supposedly wasn't there? There are a number of proposed alternative explanations for the Battle of Los Angeles, but none are widely accepted as the true account of that night. Some researchers believe that the incident was a secret test of advanced military technology, while others argue that it was a cover-up to hide a real UFO sighting. Proponents of the latter theory point out that the government's official explanation has changed several times, and that key evidence, such as photographs and eyewitness testimony, has been suppressed or distorted. They also note that the incident occurred at a time when the US military was extremely sensitive to the threat of Japanese air attacks following the attack on Pearl Harbor. This heightened state of alert may have contributed to the military's decision to shoot down any unidentified flying objects, regardless of whether or not they actually posed a threat. The lack of concrete evidence has allowed speculation about the Battle of Los Angeles to run wild. Over the years, numerous authors have written books and articles proposing various theories to explain the incident, ranging from the mundane to the paranormal. Despite the passage of time, the truth is still a mystery. Today, the photographs taken that night remain some of the most compelling UFO images ever captured. They show searchlights converging on a strange glowing shape in the sky, illuminated by the flashes of nearby artillery fire. Some believe the photos offer undeniable proof that Los Angeles was under attack by extraterrestrial visitors. Others argue that they are nothing more than a wartime hoax. 80 years after the Battle of Los Angeles, the question remains: what really happened that night? Was it a case of war hysteria or a secret military test gone awry? Perhaps we will never know for sure. But one thing is certain: the incident remains one of the most extraordinary, unexplained events in American history.